Hey guys, Ningen here, bringing you another quick update Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle video. We now know from data after the maintenance, thanks to DBZ Space, that this is going to be our World Tournament reward card for this World Tournament that's about to start. It is a physical Mighty Mask. So his leader skill is not really much to write home about, but it's actually not bad for a free-to-play unit. 50% to stats and 2 key. Obviously, not as good as the free-to-play Nappa from the barbershop, but if you actually want to go full super physical for whatever reason, obviously get the extra benefit from the Gotenk's friend that you would probably bring, he can definitely serve as a decent leader. Obviously, he is Mighty Mask, so his super attack is farmable from the strike event, so you can get him up to super attack 10. Obviously, depending how well you do in the tournament, that means you can then use dupes. You can get that bottom right path open straight away. So his super attack is the final cannon, raises attack and defense for 1 turn, causes supreme damage to the enemy. So that's actually pretty decent. Supreme damage is obviously what you want. Raises attack and defense for 1 turn, so he's going to hit that little bit harder, which is great for the fact that he's going to be supreme damage and, as we said, very easy to get to super attack 10. So the raise attack means he's going to do that little bit extra, and raises defense as well means that he hopefully can take a hit, at least for one of these kinds of units. Now, his passive skill is very interesting. So he gets attack and defense plus 80% when facing only 1 enemy. So that seems like an odd restriction, but most Dokkan events now, you're only ever going to be fighting 1 enemy unless it's the first phase. Or I think Marseillan randomly has more on the middle phase, but you're normally only fighting 1 opponent. So that makes him a pretty good slot filler on a super physical team or a free-to-play team. What I find interesting is I think he's going to be quite useful on the World Tournament category, which is obviously getting a huge buff with this tournament. We're getting the new Jackie Chun as well as a couple of other units. So this guy could be a pretty good link partner for the LR Goten and Trunks if you have them, who obviously started off as Mighty Mask. To be fair, the only links they share are the Innocence and Shocking Speed. But that is a 10% attack link as well as 2 key, and obviously with the LR Goten and Trunks you always want to get their 18 key super. So not a bad link partner for them until we get the LR Tien and Chaozu. So I think they're actually pretty decent. The last part, actually, we missed this part off the passive. So evade enemies' attacks including super attacks for 1 turn when HP is 40% or below, once only. So the once only thing is not the best, because if you trigger it too early in the event, then obviously it's kind of wasted. But the fact that it's 40% or below is quite a good restriction for something like that, because you're unlikely to have that happen in the first phase or 2 of a Dokkan event. If that's going to happen, it's probably going to be towards the end. So this could be very useful when you get into one of those turns in the last phase of the Dokkan event, where maybe you take a super attack, start the turn, this guy's passive procs. That means if there's a nice cluster of attacks in the first or second slot, you can pop this guy there and take absolutely no damage from any of those attacks. So considering he is essentially a free-to-play unit, I mean, the World Tournament reward cards, you obviously have to finish high enough in the tournament to actually get one. So I don't know where everyone stands on referring to them as free-to-play units, but when you take into account how good he is, or rating how good he is, I feel like you kind of have to compare him more to free-to-play units than to summonable gacha units. So I think he's definitely good. Considering the last World Tournament reward was the Int Super Trunks, who was really, really bad, I think this guy's actually solid. I think this definitely gives me more of a incentive to actually grind out the tournament and get at least 2 or 3 copies of this guy, so we can get some paths open and use him in a showcase. I've been really looking forward to the World Tournament team getting updated so that they're actually viable for some Dokkan events, so I can make some interesting videos for you guys, because fortunately I do have the LR Goten and Trunks. LR Hercule's obviously on that team. You've got the physical Super Saiyan 2 Great Saiyaman, who's a very good unit in his own right. So yeah, I've saved up tons of the World Tournament tickets, so I'll probably do a stream as soon as that stuff goes live to do a bunch of summons. You can expect plenty of streams over the weekend as we grind through the World Tournament. Definitely learned last time that the World Tournament is much more fun for me to actually grind doing it on stream and getting to interact and chat with you guys, because it can get a little bit monotonous just repeatedly playing it through over and over again. So you can expect quite a few streams and a ton of summons. Make sure we get ourselves a copy of that Jackie Chun. I actually spent yesterday farming a few of the tech strike ones, just so if we do pull him straight away, we can try and get him to super attack 10 straight away, which will be very good to start showing him off. So, but anyway, let me know in the comments, what do you think about the physical Mighty Mask? Do you think he is worth grinding for? Are you going to grind this World Tournament, and where are you going to try and go? I always try and get to top 5k at the lowest, and the last couple of times I've managed to finish in the top either 1000 or 2500, so that's what I'll be going for this time around as well. Let me know in the comments what your goal is. So that is going to be it for this video, guys. This has been the Masked Ningen. If you liked what you saw, please leave a like and subscribe for more regular Dokkan Battle content. You can follow me on Twitter or Instagram at the Masked Ningen, or join the Discord. The link is in the description. We're on the road to 1000 subs here on the channel, so hashtag 1000 Mortals Plan all over the comments, and I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.